panel, National Review reporter Kat Timpf, Democratic strategist Harlan Hill, and conservative commentator Kristen Tate. Glad to see you all. So what do you think? If it's snack time or nap time, it's a good idea to just put yourself on an LA highway?
Well, for me, the car doing its best, even though it's not meant for that, would be better than me driving, for sure.
Why do you say that, Kat? Because you're a city dweller for years and years.
Well, I drove around LA and I crashed a lot, so I know from experience that it can be very hard, but that's why I don't drive. So maybe this is more of an East Coast dude.
This is an East Coast dude.
Because that's not very safe. You can't sleep behind the wheel. You also can't fall asleep on public transit, though.
But here is this idea that these cars have all these gadgets and, in theory, artificial intelligence that will get stronger, that will make decisions. If you need to hit a tree or a person, the car will go towards the tree.
Well, and this is my question. Like, who's liable if he got in a wreck? He's asleep. This thing's driving. Well, I mean, I would hope so. But at some level, I wonder, you know, if we're going to have this like fundamental question about like who's really at fault if the car is totally in control.
Okay. What is your take? Do you see it from a legal point of view, a lifestyle point of view? What's your thought?
As soon as I heard of these self-driving cars, I kind of knew it was a disaster waiting to happen. The technology's just not there yet. I mean, just last Wednesday, you had one of these Tesla cars hit the back of a van, and the driver said that he didn't step on the brakes because he thought the car was going to do it itself, and it didn't.
So it trains people to be even worse drivers than they normally
would
be.
But these cars are much safer than humans. Like, there are so many human-caused accidents on a daily basis, and we don't ever talk about those. As a percentage of the overall accidents, it's very low.
But at the same time, doesn't it remind you of that nightmare? I don't know, this might be a little too personal. You guys ever that nightmare where where you're trying to drive the car and you can't, it's not listening to you?
That's from your LA.
I'm out of control.
LA flashback.
Is that about not having control of somewhere in my life? I don't know.
But here's another video, car-related, that popped up, and this is essentially road rage, which you will understand if you drove in LA, but it shows a vehicle driving over a veteran's motorcycle, and it is suspected road rage incident. So, I mean, there is a difference, though, right, between doing something to hurt somebody on purpose and trusting technology that maybe is still too green.
Well, they're both irresponsible. If you're not supposed to fall asleep at the wheel, then I don't think if I were told I wasn't supposed to fall asleep at the wheel that I would be able to fall asleep at the wheel. I wouldn't be able to be that relaxed because I'd be like, oh, maybe I'll die.
Yeah, no, which is a fair point, right?
Yeah, I think if these automatic cars become more common, everyone's going to start falling asleep at the wheel. I mean, I can imagine people
just doing stupid things, like people text as it is,
like in the back of their cars having drinks and stuff. I mean, it just seems like a huge.
Well, having a drink in the back of the car.
Well, they'll get relaxed, you know, because people assume that this technology is 100% idiot-proof, but it's not.
Harlan, would you buy it if there were a car that's kind of promised to do everything for you? Would you buy it?
Yeah, I would only do it if everybody has autonomous cars. If everybody's relying on them, fine. But it's
like if everyone's in the same ship of fools, then you'll be cool. All right. Thank you all. Great to see you. Kat, Harlan, Kristen, thank you very much. More on the market.